Okay. Did I do that right this time? Yes. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Welcome back. Stream night, like community night last night. Very funny, very goofy. Kind of taught me a few things. I redesigned some voice channels and stuff. So in the future, basically, if there's like audio issues where like certain people are talking over other people, I have channels and abilities to move people around and stuff now. So that should go a lot smoother. Overall, I think it was a pretty good time. I had a blast. I hope people who were watching were having fun. Work was good. I'm worried I'm starting to get a little sick because I have that little bug in the back of my throat. But for tonight, we don't have too much more to do for this menu. So the goal for tonight is just to tune in the Lightsmith vendor and the Artificer. And, ooh, what's going on there? Oh, is that more drawn layer goofiness? Get out of here. There we go. There we are. Okay. So yeah, we got concept here. Okay. So I gotta fix it on the first one. So hide drawn layer. Take base layer from second. But yeah, no. Nothing crazy to report. Work was chill. Everybody was chill. It was actually just a pretty nice day. Yeah, like, nothing crazy. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay, so I've got all this highlighted. So let's grab the arrows, right? Arrow. There we go. And those are on the drawn layer. No, don't copy the entire drawn layer. Just these arrows. But, yeah, it's probably going to be a pretty nice, quaint stream. I'm kind of vibing out. Energy's feeling a little low, but, like, by no means am I in a bad mood or anything. Just, like, if I am getting sick, one of the first things that happens is my energy just takes a massive kick to the crotch, and I'm just like, oh, cool, and I just get a little bit staggered. So, we'll see how the rest of the week goes. Fortunately, I don't stream for the next 3 days, so if I do get sick, maybe I get sick and recover before stream on Thursday. But if we end up taking the day off or the week off, you know, just for stream stuff. Okay, so, oh, where's that sheet of paper? Okay, so I actually figured out the names for all 9 of the kin and all of the regions. Oh, my girlfriend's texting me. Brittany's being super cute right now. I told her that we should go on an adventure, and she got really excited. So we got a couple things to figure out. So I'm doing this up here. I'm not sure if I'm getting sick. The things, I've also been streaming a lot and I talk a lot at work. It literally could be as simple as I'm just overusing my voice. I don't think it's a super big deal. So yeah, so for the Lightsmith vendor, because we want to make sure that it is apparent to the players what's going on. So since I don't have room for the icons up here, the idea is like, I'm thinking that I'm doing away with the vendor part of most of the names to make room up here in the text. So, because, like, it's the Lightsmith. They'll know, like, when they come here and they see that it's all the armor forging and smithing and stuff. And I'll probably even start, when I'm doing the alpha, it'll probably be you just talk to the person and this menu pops open. But eventually it might be, like, when you talk to them, like, there might be, like, a little menu where you can, like, talk to them, craft, you know, ask questions, be like, what is this? Or something like that, you know. So the thing that I am working on right now, hold on, let's go up. And do we have, okay, we are continuous, good, contiguous. Because I think the idea I want to go with is by going like this, even though they're, like, people that are colorblind won't see the color, it will, like, make it obvious, like, this is Harmony Lightsmith, you know, and this is all the green stuff. Oh, I will, Pix, don't worry. And then, like, for this one, it's like, you know, this will be Lightsmith Energy, you know, Lightsmith Drive, Lightsmith Valor. And so it'll be very obvious to everyone, like, what each layer is, so. And let's kick those out. Oh, whoops. Gotta be careful. There we go. Yeah, now that we don't need the arrows up here. Yeah, so let's figure out the positioning of where I've got this at, because I kind of like the positioning here. And I know this is on the base layer, but it's okay. Because then I can go like this and go copy. Nope, not like that. Oh, is that on the drawn layer? Hold on, I don't think that moved it. Is this still on the drawn layer? It is still on the drawn layer. Okay, cool. So first, paste that back there. Okay, so yeah, what we'll do is we'll go through here. Okay, so that is on the base layer on all the other ones. So we want to go to the base layer. We want to paint over this on each of them. Because effectively what all we're doing tonight is I've already done the majority of the actual work. I just want to go through and create all 9 colors now, just to like show the cohesive, like, you're going to scroll through the menus and it's going to look like this, you know, and then people will be able to be like, wow, that's really cool. And then like after we do that, we're going to do the same thing with the Artificer menus, and that's probably going to be streamed for the night. Okay. Okay, right. Because then I can do this on the base layer, right? But then I can erase this. Check this out. This is how I'm going to get the positioning right for every single one of them. Lightsmith, arrow, energy. And then I take this and I line it up perfectly, right? Now the only new part is this part right here. And I'll even just... Oh, if I cut it... Oh, okay. I've already made a small mistake. Yeah, because I need to do that on the drawn layer. So that I can put an outline on it more correctly. Because now if I do this and do an outline... Yeah, go for it, Pix. What's your question? I have found lately, I really like the questions that get asked in this community. Like, I've always enjoyed questions, but it's like between you, Marzo, Turtle, and like a lot of the other regulars. Will this be all the menus after Lightsmith and the other? I'm not sure if I exactly follow. I think I kind of have an idea of what you're trying to say, but could you try reformatting your question just to make sure that I'm like properly understanding what you're asking before I start going off in the wrong tangent? And you're like, no, streamer man, that's not what I was trying to ask. Okay, so now we need, okay. So, and we need that because that shows weapon. Okay, so this shows weapon, armor, variants. Okay. And then I'll rotate all the other colors. That's fine. So we'll do drive, energy, harmony. And then I'll need faith, indigo, dream, honor, chaos, valor, and order. Okay. So, and then is it still... Oh, you know what I should have done? This would have made it way easier on me. Hold on. We're just going to undo that real quick. Check this out. Go to the base layer. Oh, this is on the drawn layer. I forgot. Just kidding. Haha. Okay. Yeah, so now this will be super easy because now I can just go blue, indigo, violet, black, white, red, right? Orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, black, white, red. Yes. Okay, that's all of them. Sick. Okay, so now I can put harmony back on this one. So we'll do that real quick. It was nice though, because so at the grocery store that I work at, it's always like super crazy busy. And today it was actually just like kind of chill. Like everybody showed up, there was no call outs, like everybody was like pulling their weight. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, you're good. I I actually asked you if you could reformat your question because I don't think I understood your question. So like you didn't do anything wrong. You're totally fine. Yeah, because like will this be all the menus after the Lightsmith and the other? Oh, I see. Like, will we be done with menus? Unfortunately, no, we will not be. So realistically, so we've made player ability menus, player equipment menus. There's the player attribute menus that I still need to make, and those are all just tooltips to explain how all the players' attributes work. And then for the vendors, there's a total of 8 vendors because I've got Lightsmith, Artificer, Archivist, Bounty Hunter, Alchemist, Enchanter, and I think I already said Bounty Hunter. Oh, and then Fanta Black's Secret Armory and the Luminite Armory. Because there's like, Fanta Black is the emissary to the Black Queen, and he has like a secret little shop that you can find right before you fight him in any run. And he sells unique items that are like a one-time purchase from him. And the Luminite Armory, it's the same thing, but it's the first vendor you start with so that you can give yourself like decent equipment. Yeah, we have a lot to do. And I know it's been kind of like a slug. That's why I'm looking forward to this coming Wednesday. I just have plans with a friend to do pizza for like an hour, and the rest of the day is mine. Marzo, how are you, man? Good to have you. Okay, so is this also on the drawn layer? Yes, it is. There we go. So now we'll do Lightsmith Faith. I hope you're having a good day, Marzo. Oh, I don't want to do that. My bad. Just kidding. I was just talking about how much fun it was on stream last night when we played the funny game. There we go. Okay, sick. What was it after Faith and Dreams? Dreams, there we go. Hell yeah. Oh. I think it's kind of nice to have like these calm streams like this though. Faith, yeah, my blue world in my game. Been playing more of it today, hell yeah. Like Faith the Unholy Trinity. I love that game. No, that's not a big jump, but thank you, thanks. I'm glad, Marzo. No, I had a blast yesterday. It was super fun. Can't wait for us to play it again. And Marzo, for our sanity, picking on Ethan and Turtle for a moment, I set up a couple of extra voice channels, so if they end up going crazy, or if we have people that go crazy like that in the future when we're like trying to play community night games, I basically have a timeout box I can put people in as far as like another voice channel to mute people in, so we shouldn't have to deal with like craziness like that where people are unintentionally, I wasn't mad about it, it did eat into my energy a little bit, but that's fine. It's kind of hard like hurting cats like that when you don't know how everyone's gonna act, and that was the only reason that I was being like really careful about like not doing voice chat with a bunch of people, because it's like you get people who understand like I'm streaming and that I have an audience that I'm chatting with and interacting with, and then you get people that get really excited. Yeah. Today it's Lightsmith. So basically all the different pages that I'm doing right now are just for all the different, like we got energy, harmony, faith, dreams, honor, chaos. I'm basically doing all of the sub menus. So well, yeah, because like again, keep in mind, like I don't mean this in a bad way, but it's like everyone has a different perspective of like what's appropriate, what's fair, what's unfair. So it's like Turtles and Ethan didn't actually do anything wrong, but it's like some people like Marzo and I are very excited to like just play the game. Angel is ready to just like be like, I'm a dedicated little cashier body, boop boop, let's go. And there's some people where they, in a non-malicious way, they just get excited and get carried away, and there's literally nothing wrong with that. But as I'm trying to like run a show where I'm like talking to my community and like building connections with new viewers and stuff that are checking out the channel for the first time, like there's very high like incentive for me to like keep focus as best I can. So developing more tools for myself so that no one feels like they're in trouble, but I can still protect myself and do what I want with my stream, pretty important. Was this what we agreed on? There might be a brighter shade that I use. Hold on. I think I was going to try using this shade. That could work. Yeah, I like that. That's still shadowy, but... No, God no, Marzo, you were fine. You were fine, Angel fine. Turtles was the only one that was, like, an actual, like, offender, but, like, not even, like, upsetting offender. He was just, like, excited and loud, and, like, that happens. So, like, I can't... I'm choosing, like, can't and won't be mad at him. Like, he was having fun. He was goofing around. It was very funny. And also, like, he's just... I don't know, like, he is, to me, a very, very interesting community member, because it's, like, he found me through YouTube and then joined through, like, all of the YouTube algorithm stuff. So it's really cool having another person that, hey, it's my pretty girlfriend. Girlfriend! How are you? I'm tired. I'm sleepy, girlfriend. You have to come home. You have to come home right now. I'm having a cuddle deficiency. I'm gonna die. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be all your fault. Faith is blue. But yeah, no, you were perfect last night. Don't even sweat it. Like, because again, it's just the learning curve of, like, because when you become, like, a bigger streamer, and, like, I don't think we're ever gonna be, like, huge, but, like, we might get to a point where we have, like, 30 or 40 viewers like that are in here. And when we get to that point, I'll probably have, like, from, like, a vetting process of, like, who is and isn't, like, responsible in larger VCs. I'll probably have a vetted team of, like, 3 or 4 people that I, like, test the game with and, like, run stuff with for the community for the sake of promoting the game. And it's gonna be a while to get there, but, like, at that point, it's, like, the people who were causing a little bit more chaos and stuff, they probably respectfully won't make the cut, because it's like, hey, I need people that I can count on to basically be, like, my supporting actors and actresses that are gonna, like, make sure that we're, like, promoting the game and having fun and, like, talking about the game, and not just being like, look, I'm stacking boxes and talking over the streamer and climbing up a wall. Oh, thank you. No, I don't think they'd be happy either. Just start swimming, Brittany. They can't stop you if you just start swimming. Just jump in the water and just start swimming. And they'll be like, can we do anything about that? Be like, I don't think so. I'm willing to test the game. Hell yeah. There we go. Okay, so we've got most of these. I'm leaving these 2 alone because these ones are demonstrative and representative of the weapon. Because, like, if you look, like, over here at this, when I swap between the 2, you can see that the values change between defensive values like health, mana, movement speed, defense, skill, power, and cooldown to all the offensive stats like crit chance, crit damage, knockback, attack speed. Hey, there we go. Oh, no. Ooh, yeah, steal the fast boat. That's perfect. Is there a way for me? Hold on, I gotta see something real quick. Is there a way for me to swap? Because I haven't used the creator dashboard in a while. Edit layout. There we go. Is there a way for me to add? No. Hold on one second. I'm gonna swap off the Twitch chat for a second because I forgot to swip the game back. So we're gonna change it back to. People are gonna be like, "This is weird." Okay, software and game development. Give me that. Thank you. All right. Now back to the creator dashboard for stream. There we go. Good call out. Yeah, it's better. Thanks for the call out, Airport, coming in immediately supporting like that. Much appreciated. Okay, so Valor is next. Yeah, because I basically just want to represent to the players like what all the different menus are going to look like. No, it's all good. I didn't catch it either. And, like, the stream was, like, chilling on a low view count, so I thought it was just going to be, like, a chill night, but viewership's already climbing. Like, I mean, I've got the main supporting cast right now. We're just missing, what, Turtles? Turtle, Owl, and I think that's the main supporting cast. Am I forgetting anyone else? Angel shows up for stream pretty often. Trippy shows up pretty often. Oop. I was talking and I wasn't paying attention. My bad. That's not what we do here. Wait, I just saw the about for the Twitch. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah, like, I'm not sure if the Borderlands is like necessarily there as much as I'd like it to be, but it's like just the looter shooter aspect of like fighting enemies and like grouping up as a team and like backing each other up and stuff. So like it might lean more towards like Remnant 2 and Diablo 3, where it's like a 3-4 player, like, you know, skill based, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I love Borderlands 2 though. I grew up on Borderlands 2. I came through and mentioned that friends doing a game night. If you're bouncing out so far, thank you so much, Airport. If you are bouncing out, please have an awesome night. No rush. Okay, so yeah, we're literally almost done with this part of stream, and then we're gonna move on to the Artificer. Again, just want to kind of like set this up to kind of get the idea of what all the menus are gonna look like. So we're gonna like color everything, and then I'll set everything in the correct plates where it's supposed to be, because this will all become part of the base layer. This orange at the middle of this token. Hell yeah. All right. Rose, are you having a good shift? If you're still here, I know you might have to run away. Larry, your thoughts on the movie that came out for Borderlands? I didn't watch it. It looked really bad. Like, I, again, do love that Jack Black was Claptrap. So, like, the fact that Jack Black keeps, like, sneaking into all these game movies is very funny. I don't know. I honestly didn't give it a fair chance. I just kind of like shot it down and was like, yeah, I'm not doing this. Okay, now we'll go to Faith. And now this is where we will go mouse. Turn that off. And now we're going to grab right here. And we're going to pull all the way down across this entire board. And we're on Faith, right? Okay, so grab light and dark. Has anyone here seen the Borderlands movie to confirm whether or not it was good or bad? Because I would be curious. Grab that. There we go. Now we got our blue menu. Okay, this is actually very exciting to look at. I technically should be changing the color of this plate and this tooltip as well, but I don't want to do a bunch of that information stuff right now. More than anything, I'm just focused on making sure that this menu makes sense as you swap, being like, whoa, look, like the armor and colors are changing and swapping. And again, from making sure that the players understand, like, up towards the top. Oh. Yeah, you didn't watch it either? No. It just didn't look good. I want to watch the Minecraft movie. I've talked about this, that I think that the Minecraft movie is going to sell. I think it's going to sell out. I think it's going to go nuts for every kid and stuff. Whether or not it's actually good or bad, I think it's going to be horrible. Like, I'm not trying to be mean. I just don't think it's going to be good. I think that every time they try to reinvent Minecraft to put it on some other platform, I feel like it just never does well. Like, they've done every other like kind of Minecraft game. They did like Minecraft Legends, they did like Minecraft this and that, and it never knocks it out of the park, right? It's like Minecraft is its own complete thing. When other people just try to like reinterpret it, it's like, did I grab the right colors? I did. I grabbed the light and I grabbed the dark, and then I can go here and grab the color. I think there was something I wanted to comment on, just from a comment that Marzo made the other night, which is that I make a lot more progress when I'm off stream, but it's just really fun, like, showing the progress of the game to you guys. Like, I like working on it on stream so that you guys get to see, like, my process and how I work on stuff, but it is definitely, like, a million times faster when I'm not on stream. Like, I'll hang out with my friends' VCs, they're all playing Monster Hunter Wilds or, like, whatever the game of the night is, and then I'll just be in the corner, just tucked away, just blasting away on this game. It's gonna be SBIG. Wait, what does SBIG mean? I don't know this acronym. I'm a boomer. Okay, that was good. Now we want chaos. So we'll grab this middle color. Oh, no. We'll grab the light and the dark like we've been doing. Okay. Light, dark. Oh, yeah, that's going to mess with this. I didn't think about that. Ooh, that doesn't look good. I got to actually use the correct dark color for the armor. There we go. That looks much better. Awesome. This man needs a raise. Nah, I'm already doing fine. So bad it's good? Nice. Santa Barbara Instrument Group. This is what it means. Excellent. Deviant, how are you, man? We're just having fun working on the art. Basically, all we're working on right now is... Oh, I wonder if that doesn't read well. No, I think it's okay. Because again, this is like the angle that the player will see it at. Because again, I have it set at 160 to 90. This menu has to be 640 by 360. But the viewport will absorb the 640 by 360 and then fully expand it out to like the 1280 or the 1920 by 1080 based on what you need, so... No, I think that's kind of what I want, though, Pix, is I want it to be so bad that it's good. Like, that's honestly my hope for this movie. I have, like, 3 friends I'm already going to go see it with, and I'm very excited for it, too. Just, I don't know, I feel like a lot of big movie companies and stuff are getting out of touch, too. They're just like, let's just keep selling consumer products, and it's just like, but we don't want that all the time. Sometimes we just want something that's, like, good and enjoyable instead of just, like, what you think we want. Why does all the armor look unactivated? Are you talking about all of it in general, or are you talking about like these sections over here? Because these sections over here are unactivated. Like, you haven't unlocked them yet. But I do agree that it's... Because, like, that looks good. That looks good. Like, all these other colors look good. Did I do something wrong? Am I using the wrong shade? Did I use the wrong... No, that's the right shade. But I kind of feel it. Definitely looks like a little off. I'm not gonna lie, I had contemplated moving all the Chaos Armor to its own, like, unique vendor, and in this case, I might do that. Wait, the space in between each icon with the armor. Okay. Wait, hold on. I can't hear you. Oh. Hi, kitty. There we go. Sorry. Hell yeah. Sorry, saying hi to our viewer real quick. Wait, I think you're saying it right, Marzo. My brain is just being kind of potato. The space in between each icon with the armor is the wrong shade compared to the newer, darker. Oh, there we go. Yes, that's because on the draw layer, wasn't that the issue? Is that the draw layer was... Oh, okay. So that's what I gotta fix. Yep. Nope. I knew there was something I forgot to fix. Oh, man. And I just did this on all the menus. Wait, actually, this will be okay to fix. Hold on. Yeah, this will be easy to fix. I just have to do it once and then just copy and paste it to the back layer. Marzo, this is what you were talking about, right? Or am I completely missing the mark? As per my usual addendum. Because maybe that's causing a little bit of... Like watching Twitch is like light and sound come in your brain with like a 1-minute delay. Yeah. That's the only thing I love it when people want to like give me like art feedback and they're like, wait, Prism, like this looks wrong. And then it turns into this like 15-minute game of like waiting for the viewer to hear what I said and then for them to type back. And then I'm like, oh, that's what you meant. Got it. Yeah, exactly. That too. Like you can't tell things are wrong until it happens. And then you're just like, shit. Wait, that's it. You can also shift move it to be faster. It's trying to make lines. Why is it trying to make lines? Can't do that, though. Plonk, 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 plonk. Plonk, plonk. We're almost done. Hyperspeed this, and then I will copy-paste this to the other 11 layers real quick. And then we'll see if that helps the black armor look any better on its... Okay, so... That definitely helped. Yes, I would say that that definitely helped a little bit. Oh, okay, gotcha. The M tool and arrow keys, but whatever. Yeah, no, we got it, we got it. Thank you. Yeah, Marzo knows a ton more about this program than I do, so even though I make, like, really pretty art, he just knows lots of really cool stuff to be super helpful. Did I get the shading wrong on this or something? I'm just making sure I didn't screw anything up. Because I won't lie, like, this does look... Because, like, realistically... No. Okay, so, before I forget, let's take this. This is the background. Copy. And go here. 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 Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Go here. Cool. No. Rose can't leave. Oh, damn. But Marzo, you're like good at all these other things. It's really fun to talk to you. I love you too. You better kiss on me when you get home. Chat, she always kisses on me. She's very sweet. Very affectionate. Is this the last one I need to do? No, this is drive. So this one needs to go back to orange. I missed her already, chat. And now I'm depressed. I love that she pops in though, like a lot of the other viewers, like Kitty's like, I'm at the arcade, but I believe in you. My entire community, including my kick-ass girlfriend, Rock. I love this group. Thanks for always supporting me, guys. I really appreciate it. Not in, like, a serious way, but, like, low-key, when I, like, started stream, I had, like, one viewer for the first, like, 10 minutes. And I'm glad Pix was here to, like, chat with me, but part of me was like, oh, no. This is gonna suck tonight. But then everybody showed up. Now it's chill. And to my lurker gang, I appreciate you. There we go. Cool. Awesome. So we got drive, valor, chaos. Oh, between chaos and valor, I need to have order. It's about drive. It's about power. The new Dodge Toyota. No, I'm sorry. So yeah, we will pop one up here. So now we've got 2 chaos. We'll go Lightsmith, order. Oh, might help if I get rid of the other tag first. Imagine that. There we go. Toyota, I don't know, dude. Only kind of car I've ever driven is a Honda. I love my Honda too. Like Hondas last forever. They're like, will you feed me oil and gas, please? And then they drive forever. And they're great. I love them. Oh, no. Well, that could have been dangerous. All right. And then we go like this. Now we grab the light and the dark. Light. Oh, oops. We go light, dark. I don't know whether Brittany is in the chat or not. The part of the game you're working on just becomes more sad. Stop. Okay, dope. It's looking good. Yeah, so like now when you hit the arrow keys, it like swaps to all the different like gear and items that you've like unlocked to be like and again it would be like closer to like this. And I think that that's really cool. I think that looks really good. The cursor might need a little bit of cleaning up because the cursor on the orange feels a little rough. I don't think this looks bad, though. I think we're doing a good job here. Yeah. So, yeah. Like, now, like, that's what the menus will look like. Like, when you hit the arrows, it'll, like, just swap between all the colors. And obviously, like, the inventories will rotate. Like, I might do that with a couple inventories, but not tonight. Just to emphasize, like, you know, you might have a lot of green unlocked. And then you go to blue, and it's, like, got all your stuff that you have unlocked for blue. And then all your stuff that you have unlocked for indigo. Thanks. Yeah, I think that's a good inventory system. Just seeing if there's anything I don't like about the colors. No, I think it's pretty good. The contrast is nice. Cool. And if there's a slight color issue, we'll end up figuring it out as time goes on. Okay, so is that all of them? Is there anything else I wanted to work on for this? Okay, got all this figured out. We got the menus, we got the forge costs. You can see the tier, you can see the upgrades. There's a compare gear button, because there will be up and down arrows to be like, this item is better than your current item, so on and so forth. Hey, Link, good to have you. Okay, I like that. That's good. Okay, so let's save Lightsmith. And let's open up Artificer. There we go. So we kind of need to utilize the same concept from the previous page where we have these arrows and inventories. So idea is... shouldn't you be making Atlas textures for the menus? What do you mean by Atlas textures? These are just concepts. No, you're right. Like, this is just, like, more than anything, this is... you're right. I shouldn't focus too hard on that, because it's like, I have... like, all of this is conceptual to everything that I know I'm going to need in order to actually code the menus, because all of this is cohesive. It's easy to understand, and the players... I feel like I've done a good job of making it more simplistic so people won't get horribly confused. You know, it's like... you know, just like, yeah, it's like, you know, your equipment will be like here. You can use this compare button to end up putting this information here. And then everything will have like up and down arrows to be like, this is better than that. This is worse than that. You know, like you'll be able to start like figuring out how to do like comparisons with that. And then like improving the tier. Like when you do improve tier, this, like if only one light is lit up, another light will light up. All the values will increase. And then if they go up or down, you know, it'll show them if they go up or down. And again, at any point, you can use compare gear to swap between showing just more of this over here. I just drew a backwards arrow. God, my brain, I'm so tired tonight. Draw arrow, please. Thank you. So it's like, God, there we go. So it's like, you know, the compare gear button will just like toggle between expanding all the information so you can see the set bonuses here. And then also just showing the gear over on the opposing side. And then when you forge the item, I haven't decided yet, because like Diablo, when you click the forge button, it just goes, you got it, and it just forges the item. Like you don't get like a confirmation button. And with how easily it's going to be for players to gather resources in my game, I don't feel like it will be the end of the world if someone ends up wasting like 10 minutes worth of resources to upgrade something that they might not have meant to. But if it becomes an asked for feature, I have no issue that when you highlight this, there's like another menu that comes up that's like, are you sure you want to do this? And then be like, yes or no. Like that would be really easy. Texture Atlas is a large image that combines multiple smaller textures, optimizing rendering performance by reducing the number of draw calls and improving memory efficiency. The technique is commonly used in game development and web design to enhance visual quality and reduce load times. By packing multiple textures into one, Texture Atlases help minimize context switches and graphics hardware, leading to faster rendering and better overall performance. Have you heard about the bull sing that was carved in the mountain in India? I'm getting that vibes. No, what? Hey, Pix, don't post it yet, but could you... oh, hold on, actually. I gotta do something. Not gonna do it right now, because I want to keep stream moving, but I just made myself a note to add you to the VIP list. But if you can find an image of it... No, you're fine. I was just like, if you're on your computer and you have an image, and you can post the link in chat, let me know when you have the link ready, but don't post it. And then I could give you a permit and you could link it and I could take a look at it, because that's really cool.
Because I... People seeing that was carved from the mountain in India. Hold on, I'll look it up real quick. You're fine. Let's see what we got here. So let me pull this over here. Building carved into mountain, India. Oh, the Kailasa temple. Ooh! Is this what you're talking about? Because, like, this is dope. I very much like this, and yes, this is very Sapphire Sanctum vibes. Yeah, so this is what I would say is, like, Sapphire Sanctum, like, this would be, like, the final area, like, probably, like, the second half of the region would be, like, in here, but, like, I feel like the majority of the zone would look like this, where it's, like, there's snow coming down and everything's icy, but it would just be, like, a big town that looks like this, with, like, the final part, like, completely drawn into, like, the underside of a cliff. With, like, a cliff that, like, basically it's, like, cut into the cliff, and then it's like something inside the building would lead to the top of the cliff. That's what my brain was thinking. This is dope looking. Holy beans. Damn, this is cool. Holy, what is my favorite picture? I like that picture. I think I like this picture the most. Hold on. That's amazing. Hold on, I'm putting that in my Discord for myself. Oh, look, it's you. Hi, Pix. References and info. There we go. Okay, cool. That's sick. Thank you. Holy moly, Pix. That is sick. That is super sick. Okay, so get rid of all that. Okay. But yeah, all of this makes sense. You're right. Like, I don't need to worry about all the colors and intricate things. Like, all of this is very synergistic. It all connects. It all makes sense. It works really well. And again, I'm probably going to have it be that down here, when you have these menus open where you're talking to a vendor, it's going to hold your character still and probably rotate these out for skills that are like, here's one to, like, change your, you know, compare gear. Here's one to improve gear. So you want part of the sanctum to be part of the cliff. 100%. Exactly. Oh, cheap viewers. Oh, guys, we need to go to streamboo.com. Remove the space. Okay, let's do Artificer. Okay, so this is what I got to figure out. So right now I'm doing 3 different ring setups per page. But again, with the Luminite vendor and the Phantom Black vendor for, like, some of the white and black items. Okay, so if I crunch this, hold on. So, like, let's just start at the basics, because maybe I don't have to, like, reinvent the wheel here. But, like, let's just, like, grab this much, right? Like this. And then just move it over one. Look, you taught me that, Pix. And then we'll take this. We're going to do this in 2 steps. We'll take it, move it over like that. And then we'll move the entire thing back over. There we go. So what this is doing now is, what, 6? So 6, 12 rings total for each color. And right now, with how my game is set up, I believe I have it set that there's 6 or 7 rings. So I'd be doubling the number of rings that I have, which I don't see happening anytime soon. Yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I literally have 6 rings right now. So it's like, that would allow me to double the number of rings and double the number of trinkets, which I think is good because, like, every dungeon drops a ring, a trinket, or a part of a recipe. So that means that right now I only have like 6 or 7 dungeons planned for each world. This formula would allow me to double everything. I can't believe the knight has 14 fingers. Stop it. But yeah, and then even with the trinkets, that would double each from, like, yeah. I think that that's the best way for me to do this. So let me go back to Lightsmith. Hide out the drawn layer for a second. Grab one of these bad boys. Oh, God. This is not what we wanted. Oh, no. The game is the Galatian Mountains. Are you guys ready for combat? Here comes the boss. We're going in. Oh god. Sorry about that, everyone. Sometimes the mountains just attack, you know? It's not... That was not anticipated in the slightest. Phew! Glad we survived that, though. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to do the same thing here. Hold on, let's just do that real quick. Okay, so... Just do this again real quick. Plop, plop. Oh, no, plop. Damn, tonight's stream is actually kind of just, like, vibing real quick. I know I always like to ask this, but just checking in. I hope everybody had, like, a really good night. The only thing that actually happened at work is we have this older guy, and apparently he was just, like, harassing a bunch of our coworkers, particularly the women. He goes around and he, like, asks them if they're, like... He's like, hey, like, he's been doing it since we opened 3 years ago, so we're not sure if he has dementia or if he just does the party every year or whatever, but he gets, like, really confused. But he keeps inviting everyone out to this boat that he has, and he's like 65, 75 range. Like, he's definitely, like, an older, short, little, like, forgetful guy. And he invites everyone out on this boat for, like, this huge boat party that he's supposedly having, because he supposedly, like, owns a lake and this huge yacht and stuff. So apparently, like, 4 or 5 of my female coworkers today were all having issues with him because, like, one of them, she was like, hey, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm just working. And then he, like, came back, like, 10 minutes later, and whether it was he was being pushy or forgetful, it came off as pushy. And then the coworker was like, hey, I told you to fuck off. She didn't say that, but, like, you get the idea. Oh, shit. Okay, saved my life. Oh, that's right. We haven't changed the background yet on any of these menus. We got to do that, too. There we go. That's better. Cool. Actually, I really do like it like that, because even with the dark background, it really makes this all look like it's all just, like, sunken in until you start unlocking stuff. And then this will be really easy to do. I am going to look into changing these values around later, because... Ultimately, when I started designing this game, one thing that I've noticed with video games is that if armor can have attack modifiers, everyone will opt for attack modifiers every single time. Because the thing is, you don't need to heal, you don't need to survive as much if you can just burn shit down by having really high values. Like, skill power is easy to limit because skill power is limited by mana. And so it's like, if you run out of mana, this is not consistent damage. This is just like, you know, like situational damage with like abilities and spells and stuff. So I don't mind it being rendered as a defensive stat because all the offensive stats are primarily on weapons, just so that it encourages players to be like, where do you want your defensive stats to land? Instead of trying to push everything into offense, it's like, all right, your weapons take care of offense and you can enchant your weapons for more offense. And there are some rings that make offense easier, but most of the rings are like, do you want more health for your build because you're a tank? Do you want more defense because you're squishy and you don't want to die? Do you want more skill power because you're trying to make your stuff do more? Do you want cooldown reduction so you can do those things more? You know, it's like, I don't like, I'm not trying to power, like, limit the player, but at the same time, by having damage on just the weapon, it's really easy for me to prevent power creeping by being like, look, this weapon will always do this much damage, and now because I have this weapon and then these few things that build off of the weapon, it's really easy to start scaling the enemy's armor values without making the game simple, but then also not being like, oh, because you wear boots you have 10% more crit chance, and now you could be dealing, you know, tens of hundreds more damage than I anticipated you're doing, and now the armor that I thought I carefully crafted for, you know, my tier 3 monsters is completely fucking obsolete, you know. So it's like stuff like that. Okay, so let's kind of get the same vibe going that we had on the others. So let's get rid of these arrows. And we'll wipe that out too. And then we'll just go like this. We'll go Artificer, Base. And we'll do them in order this time. Just because now that I'm starting with white, that'll be easy. Oh, but I want to start this on the draw. Oh, God, not like that. That'll be nice, because then this will be another menu that's done that I don't have to worry about. All right. I don't have any rings or anything set up yet, so I guess we should probably do that, too, to kind of sell the point. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. That's going to be a problem because there's 3 different types of rings and stuff on this page. Well, to that extent... Okay, hold on, I'm thinking. Because I forgot, like, I was going to have 3 different types of stuff on this page. But... this is making me think a little bit more about possibly having fun, like, not junker loot, but, like, junkier loot in the game. Because it's, like, with me having 6 attributes and there being 6 ring slots, it would be really easy for me to make, like, you know, 6, like, standard rings that all just, like, value other particular stats. We also talked about how legendary rings might... So, in my game, legendary armor actually... is not as strong as standard armor. So putting on legendary armor at tier 5 compared to normal armor is actually weaker because it gives you situational bonuses. So there is a part of me that wonders if I want to expand. What else could I do? Because I really liked the format of, like, with Lightsmith, you know, we have all the different, you know, menu types that we can do up here where it's just like, you know, Harmony, Faith, Dreams, Honor, Chaos, Order, Valor, Drive, you know, all that fun stuff. But that's because it all takes up 1 page. But I don't feel like, oh, that's such an issue. What do I do about that? What would be the best way for me to tackle that? Do I just end up letting each... because I don't necessarily hate the idea of the player being able to obtain a larger arsenal of rings, because it would be very easy for me to just start, like, not saying that I'm just trying to put in, like, artificial shit into my game, but it's like I could start making, you know, I could start making some, like, basic rings that have just, like, gentle abilities or weaker versions of legendary rings, or just make it that there's, like, a bunch of, like, you know, white common rings that you can craft that are literally just stat padding rings. Also make sure to block ads. Oh, yeah. Since we don't like them. Yeah, it's coming in 4 minutes. I can snooze 3 times. Shit, so that's something I gotta think about, though. Because I don't hate the idea of just allowing the player to just have, like, a shit ton of rings. No, we don't love ads. We do not like ads. Not even a little bit. Okay, hold on. So what else do I have for... So I've got rings that just grant flat effects. Those are legendary rings. I already said I don't want to do set rings because I also don't want to do set weapons. I don't like the idea of doing set weapons. I could be convinced to do set rings, but I don't think I want set rings to work with set armor, because I don't want to start having to produce like 5 and 6 set bonus pieces. Like, I want to keep it to mostly just 4 set pieces for the sake of simplicity. And I want to practice not having my game continue to scope creep out of control. I guess the only thing I'm worried about is that if I do give each of them their own page, it just feels like a lot of empty space, which is not inherently bad, because if the game does well, we can add more dungeons and, like, add more stuff where players can just make a shit ton of really cool rings. Alternatively, that wouldn't really work. I was thinking, what if I put each of the kins at the top? You know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, but then there's 10, so that wouldn't even work. Because part of my mind was like, what if I add the kin above them and then just have all the rings and stuff appear below them? But that doesn't work because we have 3 trinkets and 6 rings. So that's a total of 9 items. I wonder if that would work. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then do the kin right there. That could work. So, like, I do want to do raid rings. Raid rings would 100% be a thing. Like, I want to have it that, like, raids and strongholds and stuff drop rings. I guess I'm just, at this point, I'm trying to make sure that I don't add more scope creep to my game. Like, I do and I don't mind, because it's like, it's important to the longevity of the game, because I think having 1 page for each thing wouldn't necessarily be bad. I'm just thinking if I want to add any other versatility to the Artificer, because it's like they can craft the rings and the trinkets, and you can compare gear just like you do everything else, but they don't really do anything else. I don't think they need to do anything else. I don't know. Would it be bad for them to each have their a tab of their own? Because, like, that's just a lot of room. Because that's like, you know, it's like for armor, it makes sense. Because it's like, you know, when you look at this, it's like, yeah, so there's 6 different types of weapons. And then there's legendary variants. So that's 12 different weapons. And then for melee, same thing at 6. And then, like, a standard set of yellow armor, 2 sets of legendaries, 3 sets of sets. But that's technically only, like, 6 different items. Oh, hold on. Snooze. Get out of here, ads. So it's like, in my mind, it's like, that's, realistically, it's like, you know, we've got 6, 9, you know, 15. Yeah, like 15 different items. Or even with these 3, like 18 different items, right? Like, yes, there's different pieces to them. They do different things. So you could argue it's a full thing. But like, realistically, you have 18 utilized items that are actually going to be like realistically part of builds and stuff. But then for rings, this would end up being just an astronomical amount of rings. Okay, so I will say this, is I did think about upgrading rings. So maybe I could use the upgrade system here, because what, we have 6 tiers. So that would work for upgrading rings. Or I could go, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rings. Have them upgrade. No, because that's why we have the tier system, so that if they tier out of control. I don't know. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. Because it's like base attribute rings. That makes sense to me. Maybe start doing some cool, fun little jokey rings that are like an attack speed ring or a slight knockback ring or anything, you know. And again, it would be very easy for me to make those not super out of control. Where they're just like nice little, like, you know, stat patterns. Where you're like, you know, you're on tier 3, your attack power is 25. And maybe you can wear like 2, you know, 3 rings that all give you like an attack plus 2. Now your attack is 31 versus 25. And it's like, yes, that's technically a 30% DPS boost. So maybe what? Each of them is 5%. So then 5% of 2.5, 1.25. So what, then each of the rings would be like attack plus 2. So I gotta do like an attack plus 1 ring. And then every tier just goes up by another 1. So then at the end, it's an attack plus 15. That could work. I don't hate the idea. Because that would be really cool too. Because then when you go to the Artificer, you'd have this first row of rings and trinkets open that are just like, here are these flat things that happen where it's like, you know, this, you know, like I could do a trinket that's like, you know, every, you know, 30 seconds you get your class's buff, or, you know, on a critical hit, you can apply a buff or debuff. Like, you know, just really basic generic shit. And then let all the legendary trinkets and rings from there be really cool stuff. And then down towards the end, I could have like a whole section dedicated to like raid items. So it's like, you know, we could have like a couple tiers down here that are like raid and stronghold and like special exclusive items. And then it's like up here, we have a bunch of like white common rings and trinkets. And then the middle could be like a bunch of legendary. I think that could work. I don't think that that would be busted. Okay, we got 10 more minutes. Not gonna lie, I would grind a lot and go to the Artificer with the components for the most broken build. Right, and like, I think that that's like, I want to encourage that. I want people to like go to the Artificer and Lightsmith. You know, like I want that to be a big thing. Also, just a reminder to people, like when you're like fantasizing about playing this game, you have to find each of the vendors and they're all hidden in their home worlds. Like the Artificer, who is, I believe, blue? How do I have it set up? I'm trying to remember. Enchanter's indigo, Brewmaster's green, Archivist is yellow, Lightsmith is red. There we go. Hey, let's go. Thank you very much.
This guy is a big nerd. Y'all know that?
Yeah, I am. Thank you, RZ. I appreciate you. It's important. We gotta think this stuff through, you know? Okay, so hold on. Let me open my Universal. We got 10 minutes left, so I have an idea where we're gonna end. Stop, you guys are being bullies. Menu icons, equipment icons, trinket icons, and then we'll do universal accessories sheet. There we go. And we'll start with white. So I'll grab a couple things and we'll kind of just get to... actually, you know what? I'll just do it like this. We need all the white stuff. I'll grab it like this. We're on the draw layer. Drag them down. And then just start separating them. Ooh. We're already missing. Let's go. There we are. Yeah, because see, like, we could have, like, a setup like this, where it's like, when you first go to the Artificer, you just have all these different rings that you can, like, highlight and look at to be like, oh, what does that ring do? What does this ring do? 3, 6. Yeah. No ads. Snooze. And then we still have that good break. By the way, RZ, I hope you're doing well. Just needed to touch base on that. There we go. Yeah. Good. I'm glad. How's repo and all that stuff been? Oh, I want it up here. There we go. There we go. Ability to hold 4 rings, that's going to be a negative. I'm home, I start new job tomorrow, just casual things, and I'm about to start a game, a part of one of my favorite web series. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Hope that all goes well. I haven't played Repo yet. I have a few friends who are like playing it and having fun with it, so I will most likely take a look at it at some point. Just I've been very busy with this, catching up on solo leveling. There we go. First Berserker goes on as one of the most competent Souls-likes. Ooh, okay. I haven't played myself a Souls-like in a while. I've thought about multiple times doing an Elden Ring playthrough because I think people would get a kick out of watching me play Elden Ring, but I'm not ready to get my ass handed to me that hard just yet. I think it'd be funny for like 10 minutes, and I think you guys would get really sick of it and be like, oh my god, he just keeps dying. And my friends want me to play Elden Ring with them and like the seamless co-op and just be their support, and I'm like, that sounds like my kind of gig. There we go. There we go. Okay. Got a menu here going. No, oh yeah, I've heard that Night Rain is insane. Isn't it like a whole other game? Or like, wasn't that like the issue / drama at the Game Awards? Where they're like, no, it's not another game. You can't do that. So... And I kind of like this, because if I keep the X's, then players know that there isn't other stuff yet, and if there's question marks, they know that they can unlock more stuff. Kind of digging this. Okay, we got a few more minutes, so... I think I can push out the rest of what I want tonight in 8 minutes. And then I'm going to do a couple chores around the house, including my physical therapy, drink a little bit more water, and see how I feel. And if I feel good, I'm going to work on the game for another couple hours, just off stream. Elden Ring Night Rain is an entirely standalone experience just with the Elden Ring name attached. It's basically the what if of the Elden Ring universe. Ooh, damn, I didn't know that. Wait, with seamless co-op, you can do up to 3 players? Oh, that'd be dope. Then I could just sit back and heal. I'm good at that. Okay. Yeah. I think this is my issue. It's just because I don't have more rings and stuff that'll be in the game at launch. It feels a little bare bones, but I don't think it looks bad. I don't think it looks bad at all. So, let's start knocking these out. I want to play as the mage just because you love mage characters. I respect mage characters. I myself am like a goofy healer player in every game I play. If you meant Night Rain, then it's 3. That's dope. I was kind of just saying, like, in general, I wasn't sure. Okay, so... Actually, put that away for a second, because now that we have it like that, we can go, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, there we go, right? Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet, black, there we go. Okay, now we can bring it back. Oh, no, 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 not like that, there we go. All right, and then we'll snag the valid. I will say, I do love that I have all the colors readily right here for what I'm doing. Oh, I did it again. Sorry, guys. Space now tonight. Okay, we got our last snooze. So yeah, I'll just finish this up just so we can use that as an example. You guys can go, ooh, that looks pretty. And I'll be like, it sure does, guys. Sure does. Oh, shit. We have to be a little bit more careful. Okay, we'll do it like this. Oop. I can fix that in a second. That's fine. There we go. Hell yeah. Not quite, though. That is a cool look, though. I might use that for something else. Okay, let's grab the... Oh. Oh, no, no. Did I grab the same color twice? I sure did. There we go. Yeah. Bum, 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 bum. There we go. Hell yeah. Cool. So now when you cycle between the two of them, you got your order rings, you got your valor rings, or order, you know, order trinkets, valor trinkets. That's gonna be dope. And yeah, like eventually, like I'm gonna make the decision, but maybe it'll just be this top row is just the only stat boosting rings, you know? And I'll need to figure it out because like having 6 stat boosting rings that are also different colors, like I'll have to figure out like what they do. Like maybe they all like, actually I think I know what I could do is like all of them could, you know, like all of them could be like, this is a slight HP bump, a slight defense bump, a slight MP bump. Like they all bump one stat, but then they all have the effect of like when you land a crit or when you like kill an enemy, you get like, and then some kind of class feature where it's like you get a stack of bulwark, you know, because that's red's thing, and for white it'd be like you apply magnified, you know. And it's, I think that that would be something that I could do just so that it's a very like streamlined, simple effect that like people would enjoy, being like, oh, like I have like a defense and a health ring, and when I get a crit it like gives me a stack of bulwark, and then just make sure to put something in there that explains that they're only getting 1 stack of bulwark. Or better yet, here, let me open another menu because I want to explain something real quick before stream ends. Player UI, menu UI, there we go. So we did the dash UI, right? Oh, this is the wrong one. Hold on. I forgot that I redid them. Player abilities. Yeah, there we go. So we did the dashes, right? Did I do it? Yeah, here we go. So like with your dash skill, there's like all these like things that show you how many charges that you get. So I could even do rings that start slowly building up almost like little passives. And like that might be scope creepy, so I gotta be careful with it. But I do like the idea that like maybe there's like 4 or 5 little shared abilities between rings or something, or certain armor abilities or stuff that give you slight charges and things like this. Because again, what this is showing here is you have a pool of 14 resources to get a total of 5 charges. But if you fill up all 14 of these, you only get 5 charges. I could do something like that with rings to be like, oh, you get like, you know, slightly increased odds to get a stack of bulwark, or you know, something like that. I would have to be careful though, because like White's buff is reflect, which is you like 50% of incoming 50% of your max health gets like replicated as a shield, and then like Violet's is shadow, which is your next instance of damage just doesn't damage you. And if people just start building into crit builds with those skills on, like literally they could put one of each of those rings on and they keep critting, they're going to become unkillable. And like that would become a problem very quickly. So I'll need to play around with that. But for now, we're done. I'm going to take care of some chores and see if I want to keep working on the game after stream. I don't think I'm sick. I think my voice is just going. I feel fine, so. Thanks for the stream, though, guys. This was a nice low chill stream. I'm going to keep just tunneling through the menu UI any free time that I have, just so we can get onto tile sets, because that's going to be the next thing we work on is tile sets, and then start working on more music with Neo. So, everybody, have a good night. I will see you guys Thursday, unless I decide to do a surprise stream on Wednesday. Toodle, everybody. Bye.